Let's talk about the number one reason why businesses fail. If you have done the research before becoming an entrepreneur, you might know that 20% of small businesses fail in their first year and up to 50% of them fail by year number 5. I'm going to tell you exactly why that happens and how to make sure it doesn't happen to you. My name is Ryan Dowdy and I am a sales coach. I help brand new entrepreneurs build a 6-figure foundation in their business by mastering their sales conversations and their mindset. And I am the host of Uncensored Sales TV, and I'm super excited that you're here to have this conversation today. I'm usually one who tries to be positive. I don't love to talk about failure, but I think it's super important because I think there is one big thing happening that why so many businesses never make it past that 5th year. And I think it is impatience. I think impatience kills more dreams than anything else ever will. We get impatient working for whatever it was we thought we would have when we started a business, and we quit and we give up. And I know that that's not a fun message. And I know that hopefully you're watching this thinking, that is not me. I am not giving up. And thank you. Thank you for not giving up on your dream. But I truly believe that impatience and expectations kill more dreams than sales and marketing problems ever will. But so many of us are out there looking for solution to our sales and marketing problems, and we're not checking in on that patience and expectancy problem. So many of us expect that we should open the doors to our business and have immediate success. It should be easy to get clients. It should be easy to be able to quit our full-time job and pursue our dreams. It should be easy to do these things, and we expect that. And when we don't experience that immediately, we get impatient and we stop showing up consistently, and we stop doing the money-making activities in our business every day. And so then we stop and we start and we stop and we start, and we never hit that level of success that we want. And then we quit and we give up because we're being impatient, because we're not giving any one strategy enough time to really work. That, my friends, I think is why most businesses fail, is because of impatience, because we don't stick to the plan. So what is the plan? What plan should we be sticking to, right? The number one things that you need to have a successful business is to learn how to sell. There are a lot of people that disagree with me on that. Many of you think that you should need marketing and branding and a logo and a mission statement and an offer that makes you a lot of money. And there's a lot of other things that you think that you need. I am going to make the argument as a sales coach that the most important thing you need in your business is sales. You need to make money. You need to learn how to have a conversation with another person about your service and ask them for money. Because once you learn how to sell, everything else, my friends, frankly, could be outsourced if you wanted to. If you learn how to sell, you can outsource your marketing. If you learn how to sell, you can outsource fulfillment. If you learn how to sell, you can outsource all the other things in your business, the tech, the website, the funnels, the emails, all the other stuff that everybody tells you that you need. But if you learn how to sell human to human and solve problems, then you will have enough money to outsource the rest of those things. And frankly, you will have a business that continues to persist despite challenging times. Because once you learn how to build relationships and solve problems and talk to strangers and generate leads and run productive sales conversations, you will never struggle to make money ever again. Your business will never struggle to succeed because those are the fundamentals of money making. Those are the fundamentals of business. Right? But what I see happens so much, and why we're talking about failure today, is that we go out into the world. You have maybe watched some of my other videos. You're going out there, you're networking, you're talking to people. You've run a handful of sales calls, and maybe you got no, or you got, I can't afford it, or that's not in my budget right now, or whatever other variation. Maybe you can't even get somebody on the phone with you to have a sales conversation. And so you stop networking and you chase another bright, shiny object. And then that one doesn't work as well as you thought that it should. And so then you take a week or two off, and then you come back with a vengeance because you don't quit, you're not a quitter, you don't fail. And so then you chase down another path of bright, shiny objects, and then that one doesn't work either. And you stop and you start and you stop and you start, and you're beating your head against a wall, and you're frustrated and you're mad and you're angry, and you cannot figure out why this thing won't work for you. And my friend, it is your impatience. And I can say this with 100% certainty because I was you, because I did this early on in my business building journey. I kept looking for the magic bullet, the secret sauce, the thing that was going to work for me, the thing that was going to make it easier. And what I found is that thing does not exist. Business is built in building relationships with other humans. And we build relationships with other humans by going out there and talking to them. And we can do that in all the different places. We are so lucky to live in a world where you can do this on Facebook, you can do it on Instagram, you can do it on LinkedIn. In a post-COVID world, you can do this in person. You can do this at your kid's birthday party. You can do this at church. You can do this at a networking event. Go out, serve people, solve problems, be a problem solver, and the money will follow. But the problem is we're trying to solve problems behind our computer screens without actually talking to people, because we get impatient that it takes time to build relationships and build trust and have people feel really comfortable giving us their money to solve their problem for them. So I truly believe that it is the lack of patience in sticking with a strategy that takes time to work. And it's just like anything else in life. I don't care if it's weight loss. I don't care if it's fitness. I don't care if it's relationships, right? Everything takes time. It takes consistently. It takes patience. It takes learning and trial and error and getting it wrong and falling on your face and doing all sorts of other crazy, ridiculous things to get success. I truly believe that there are no overnight successes in the world. I think if you went out there and interviewed any person in the world that you deemed successful and you asked them to tell you their story, it wasn't because they showed up and on day 6 became super successful and had all the keys and had all the information that they needed, right? Not to mention everybody's definition of success is different. Okay, it takes time to build a business. It takes time to build relationship. It takes consistency for people to trust you and to be able to invest in you and your services. And the stopping and the starting and the impatience is killing your dreams, my friend. So I ask you to please gut check yourself on this. Am I struggling because what I'm doing is not working, or am I struggling because I am impatient that it is not working as fast as I want it to? And so I keep stopping and starting and stopping and starting and never building enough traction to have the results that I want, which is a business that makes money, which is clients that love you, right? That's what you want. And taking a step back, being patient, and sticking with a plan is what will keep you from being that statistic. Learning to sell in a way that feels good to you will keep you from being that statistic of businesses that do not make it past 5 years. The good news is your timing is perfect. If you're watching this video, then you have the opportunity to sign up for a totally free training I am doing the week of July 20th. The training is called the Uncensored Sales System Training, and I'm going to walk you through my proven 5-step system to get clients from lead generation to closing and onboarding. I'm going to walk you through it for free. I know that this stuff works because I used it to build multi-million-dollar sales organizations in the corporate world. I know that this works because I've used it to build my own multi-6-figure business in 18 months. And I know that this stuff works because there's hundreds of women inside my coaching programs who are putting this into practice every single day. And I want to teach it to you for free. So make sure you click the link below, register for this training. It will be one of the best free trainings you ever sit through. I will not insult your intelligence by teaching you the what and not the how. I'm going to give it all to you because I do not want you or your business to be a statistic. If you are not yet in the Ambitious Women Entrepreneurs Mastering Sales Skills Facebook community, join us there. You can also follow us on Instagram at Uncensored Sales. I'm always giving you tons of free training tips and advice to learn how to sell in a way that feels good to you and keep you from being a statistic. I'll see you in the next video.